evening, everyone. So today's session will be on MBA and MS. Let's go to questions and let me answer all the questions. Shoot all your questions. I will start with Arpit Chaudhary. Is IELTS required for MBA? It is not required, but the alternative is an interview. But it is highly suggested that you write IELTS. Aryaman Suresh, this what about MS? You need to be a little more detailed there. Uh, MTech is quite similar. 4 semesters, 3 semester course. You write, you go through these courses. It's usually the last semester is the thesis part. What in which area you do your thesis is very very important. That is your specialization. In that thesis area, you can look for jobs in job. Okay, or two areas in which you can look for job. One is your thesis area. Second is if you have any previous experience, that experience combined with your thesis area. By now, you should be knowing thesis is one of the most important things in a master's course. 67% in BTech, we need to know it is Akash, it is suggested for you to go for MBA rather than an MS because right now the competition to Germany, you will be also knowing it's really really high. So and they are quite strict with the percentage. They check whether the percentage is right or not, and then they go forward. The difference between an applied science and technical university in paper, Masir Saad, is just this. In paper, the difference is an applied science university is something which will train you with required skills for the job, and you go for the job. All right. But on the other hand, the technical university will give you more theoretical background. That's why you have 4 semester, one semester extra of subjects and projects. So in this extra semester, you learn more theory, and you gather more knowledge in the field to do research. But employers will not differentiate with these two. All right. So applied science university, let's say all these things have different structure. Okay, let's say the examinations, there are even open book examinations. There are even professors in which they will give you these even internet access during your examinations. So the examinations are quite difficult, let's say. But in this different structure, if you rank this in terms of difficulty, applied science will be the easiest. The university will be the second is, let's say, it's less difficult. In technical university will be the most difficult because the structure, the examinations will be more difficult in a technical university because they have to maintain these standards. All right, I think I've given you a clear information. 67% is less, Akash, but it depends on which university you have graduated from. If it is a Mumbai university, it's still okay. But if it is something in the south, it's difficult. Yes, IELTS is required for German taught course also. For MS, IELTS is enough, Shubham. But let's say some university like Ravensburg Weingarten have quota for GRE. You can Google this, it's called Ravensburg Weingarten. They have a quota for people who have taken GRE. In these areas, you can have advantages, Shivam. Parag, no, Parag, I will highly suggest you to go for the MBA track and follow studies quite intensively so that it's easier for you. It's very, very difficult with 5.74. With 79, it's possible. Saurabh, it's really possible. 69, it's also possible. See, Akash, 67 is in the range, mid range. Okay, we can try for you, but right now we cannot guarantee. That is what I'm trying to say. We can try for you because they are usually our list of universities. That's why we request you to go to the pre-registration process to understand who you are and give you a list of universities. The list of universities will be like this. Even with somebody with 90% will have the similar list only. They will have universities which are tier 1. Let's say like IITs, we have TUM. You may know the TU9, some of TU9. Something in the tier 2 universities and something in the tier 3 universities. For people like who have, let's say, 67%, see, First of all, don't think that I am judging you. I have nothing to do. Okay. I am speaking from the German perspective. In what areas you will get, what areas you will not get. So because even when I graduated, I did not have big percentage. But when I went to Germany, there was not much competition, so it was easier for me. Okay. So our list will be having three sets of universities: Tier One, Tier Two, and Tier Three. So if you don't get in number one university, you are high likely possible in number two. Not number two, then number three. Not number three, number four. Number four, number five. Number five, if not number five, number six. So this will be the list that you will be getting, and everybody will be getting an individual list. So please go through the pre-registration process. Saurabh, we have tie-up with Hamburg, we have tie-up with SRH, we have tie-up with IUBH, we have tie-up with Otto von Guericke University Magdeburg, and we have tie-up with Munich Business School. It is quite easier to get admit in MBA compared to MS. No, Shashank. This is completely a misconception. This is a very bad misconception. Maybe some consultants would have told you this way because this is really wrong. If you go to any university website, go to anything that you like, okay, and check some course. Check for international course. If you see the medium of instruction is in English, all right, then the course is taught in English. It will not be in German. But how the English is structured, I will tell you in this way. There are four kinds of languages, four kinds of uh, master courses with respect to languages available. Let's say electrical engineering from the University of Magdeburg. It is 100% English, 0% German. 90% of master courses in Germany fall into this category. The next level of courses is 75% of English, 25% of German. TU Braunschweig, computational engineering. You need B1 level to go to you need to pass B1 level to take subjects in the third semester. This is 75% English, 25% German. You will be having two subjects in German in third semester. All right. Then is 50-50. Then is 0% English, 100% German. Only for this course, you will be talking completely German. Shivam, yes, so many universities in Germany have already taking PH score. So if you have a good score, it is highly advantageous. If you have any score, it is advantageous right now, actually. Great question, Saurabh. Um, so once you finish, you have 18 months of time to find a job. I will repeat. After you finish your master's course, you have 18 months of time to find a job, which is called the job search period. So in this job search period, you can apply to as many companies as you want, and you can get a job. Also, an advantageous thing is you can work during the job search period. Let's say if you have an offer from, let's say if you're good in graphic design, Saurabh, you got an offer for graphic design, and you can take it, but it is not related to, let's say, the engineering course that you have done. But you can still do the work and parallelly apply till you get a job. So you can work during this job search visa time and parallelly apply. So 18 months of job search visa time. IELTS 7.1 is perfect, Akash. So Akash, I would request you to go to the pre-registration. We will suggest you some list of universities, and then you can decide. For part-time job, language is not a big barrier, Shiva. There's so many part-time jobs. But with the language, see, it's logically, logic. You go to Germany, you speak German, the probability of getting a job is higher. But that doesn't mean if you don't speak, you will not get. Just the probability goes up by, let's say, 20% in part-time job. In getting a full-time job, it goes up by 70, 80%. So it's really, really high. Scholarships are the test that we offer from Moksh just for MBA. But for other universities, you have to apply much, much earlier. It is suggested that you go to Germany and apply for scholarship in your respected university. And also you need real high marks, high grades, both in US, bachelor's and MS to get this money. Even there, the competition is very, very high. Fantastic question, Akash. Total cost of living is, see, you will be needing to show 10,256 euros per year in India itself. So this will be deposited in a bank account in your name. But usually cost of living is around 500 euros. to 600 euros. In Munich, it's exceptional. Munich, Berlin is exceptional. But other cities, it's 500, 600 euros. Munich, Stuttgart, Berlin, it, let's say 700 to 800 euros. For 2 years, cost of living will not exceed 12 lakhs. If you are a real big spender, we can't suggest. We can't say anything. But 12 lakhs is maximum. But since you have this part-time job opportunity, usually people do not take money in the second year. They manage with the 10,256 euros they come up with. So regardless of the course, the fees, the cost structure is this: 10,256 euros plus fees. If you go for MS, the fees is little less. If you go for MBA, the fees is more. This is the difference. Yes, Akash, 12 lakhs is maximum for living. Fees, I told you, it's 12 lakhs 72,000. If you apply for scholarship debts, it's much lesser. So you can calculate, you can do the math. No, 28 lakhs is not fees. 28 lakhs is for some universities. You can choose, let's say Magdeburg is just 12 lakhs. You can choose this. And 12 lakhs for living, it's not completely from India. You can earn in Germany as well. Akash, this is the living cost. Okay. 10,256 euros, 8.5 lakhs, 8 lakhs, 8.5 lakhs. This you have to show. Plus the fees. Fees for MBA is 12 lakhs 72,000. You apply for scholarship, you might get discount there as well. But let's assume it's 13 lakhs. It's 8 lakhs. 21 lakhs is what you need for an MBA. Let's say 15 lakhs is what you need for a MS. That's it. That's the difference. So first is Rakesh is the pre-registration process. We need to know your percentage, profile, what have you done before the application. Second, once we'll get the list, if you are satisfied with the list, register. And once you register, the application process will start. There will be a very special webinar for the applicants who are registered to help you in SOP writing and all these things. And then constant follow-up of what is happening. You can see it on your own. See, MS is usually free, Saurabh. It depends on the percentage that you have. Can you repeat? You are, I think, 71%. Let's say the universities like Aachen are very difficult, but it depends on your profile. Humboldt University, Berlin, yeah, it is possible. But Humboldt University, the courses are quite new. I tell you, university is really old. Karlsruhe is very difficult. LMU is really, really difficult. You can forget LMU. That is Ludwig Maximilian. They have written. German universities have two intakes. One is the intake in April, in which you have to apply before December. And the next is apply in October. That's what we are discussing. The deadline is July 15. But when I say the deadline is July 15, not all universities have July 15 as deadline. Some are May 30, some are February 15, some are March 30. But 80%, 85% is July 15. You will come in October. If you apply in December, you will come in April. But decide fast because the learning process starts right away. And there is so many documents that you need to submit. And from Moksh, we also have another advantage. You can learn German online. We have a fantastic online learning portal in which you can learn German online. The teachers are from Germany itself. So this will give you an excellent advantage over others. You might be working, you might be having other things to do. Some people will be taking care of papa's business. So many things are there. So you can take these A1, A2 level courses. We have quite a stellar passing record as well in A1, A2. Saurabh, this is the budget, 10,256 plus fees. If you take for an MS course, the fees is less. Take a MBA, the fees is more. Let's say you need 2 more lakhs. So 12 lakhs plus fees. If you go for MBA, I'd suggest, I think you want to go to CS. But if you're going for data, there are some good universities that we could suggest to you. Like big data, if you want to do artificial intelligence, machine learning, these are some good universities that we can suggest to you, which are free. But do go through the pre-registration process. Master, I don't think you need IELTS. But during visa, it's quite essential. So I'm quite sure your English is perfect. Just write it. It doesn't cost much. Because why do we need to restrict ourselves? You need to get a letter from university and all. Sometimes it's accepted, sometimes it's not. So it's a very hazy area. So better to write IELTS. See, the possibility to get work is really, really high, guys. So I would really suggest you to come, apply, get your job in Germany. In Germany. So it's quite difficult. To start, we apply 6. If you want 10, if you want 15, it's up to you. But there are the university application fees, which are there for 75-80% of the universities. That you need to bear. That's the only cost it's going to be go extra. UD assist fees, they say. Some universities like KIT, you mentioned, they also charge sometimes. ANA charges 25 euros. Kaiser Lawton, not KIT does not charge. KIT comes to the UD assist, they charge UD assist fee. Kaiser Lawton charges 50 euros per application, something like that. If you pre-register today, in one working day, you will get the list of universities. In one working day. Usually you will get it on the same day, just for safeguard, I am telling. In one working day you will get. You should start now, Shivam. Now is the time. You are already late. You should have started in 6th semester. So it's okay, but start right away. The only thing right now needed is IELTS. Book a slot first, go for the preparations. And good thing about Germany, you can still apply with your 6th semester certificate or 7th semester certificate. You don't need a final semester certificate to apply. Of course, the probability to get MBA is really, really high because of the fee structure involved. The probability with MS depends on a lot of factors, your grade, your work, the other activities that you have done during your subject, and so on. Fine, Shivam, it's your decision. I cannot say anything. You decide and come. But again, the probability of getting in Germany is much higher than getting in IIT, and the job opportunities are much better than IIT masters. So we did some projects with my German university and Indian IIT. We did a project. That's why I know this for sure. It is better, Rakesh, if you get a letter from an employer, or else you have to go back to your professor, and which he might have forgotten you. So it's better. Placement wise, it's no German university offer placement things like Germany, like India. No company will come to your university and take people. As I said you, it's all individual based. What we will give you is the roadmap and how to apply and what to do and so on. You have to put in the work. You have to put strategy. There are lot much of things involved. But once you get a job, you will not be kicked out. Germany has a wonderful policy that it's very difficult, which makes it very difficult to fire workers. So it's very difficult to kick you out of the company. So once you get in, you're always settled. So this concept is not there in Germany. If you are there in the first session, you will know. Germany needs 200,000 plus people, right? They can't do this right now. It was like that 2010 or something. But when I started applying for jobs, but it's not that now. I think we'll stop it here. Do go for the pre-registration, guys. It doesn't cost much. I think 3,500, 2,500. I don't know. It's very less. Go for the pre-registration. At least you will know what kind of universities you can apply. And come to us. We will guide you in SOP. We'll guide you with your resume. If you have less percentage, we'll try to match it with other things as well. So I hope to see you all in Germany. Thank you.